Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you were Drake, I only have one question. What are you into? Who did you piss off? And how is it that at the beginning of the week, your career was in the toilet? We're now hitting into the weekend. And, baby, that is the least of your worries. Remember when y'all were trying to clown me when I said that John Wick was looking for Drake? Remember when y'all was trying to clown me when I said he had assassins breaking in his house? Y'all, Drake has had the second break in less than 1 day. There are assassins breaking into his house, or someone breaking into his house at almost as quick as Kendrick Lamar dropped literally another diss track. What is going on? In less than 24, in less than 48 hours or 70, shut up. In less than 50 hours, in less than 48 hours, you have had a drive-by, a break-in, and now TMZ reporting that you have another break-in. What is this mofo into? How does Kendrick ruin your career? And that was the highlight of your week, because at least you didn't have to worry about your safety. Unless you stop by Oakland, because you know that's going to be your last stop. Okay, fine. Let's get into this, right? You know what I do remember that was funny? Somebody sent me a clip. You know, academics is like Drake's biggest. I don't even think he's a fan. I'm not going disrespectful like that. Academics, I think, is paid by Drake. He is on payroll, or maybe it's because Universal Music Group has academics on a retainer, not for Drake specifically, but Ack is going to go up for Universal Music Group. Whatever, I'll talk about that. I'm gonna go live tomorrow and talk about a bunch of stuff with this. Let me know if y'all want me to go live and talk about the Drake situation, because I've been keeping tabs. There's a whole bunch of other stuff in there I can talk about. But let me just get this out. Then we're gonna get back into the break in, right? And Ack was like, yo, Drake, Kendrick Lamar ain't come out the house once. He got like tags on your house, Google Maps. He ain't come out the house. You need to go to his house. You need to go to his block and take your 5011 security and go to his block and just close off the back, shoot a video in front of his mama's house. Academics is a gin. You're suggesting Drake, Mr. Jello himself, without his security, you're suggesting Drake and his 5011 security roll up on Kendrick Lamar's block and shoot a video in front of his mama's house. Do you not know how plugged in Kendrick is? Now, he's a man of peace, but baby, like he said, he'll smack you with he'll smack you and hide the Bible. If God was watching, baby, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, stop listening to Act. I know you think you got him on payroll, but he want to see some mess start. Because what type of advice was that? Anyway, they said, Drake, another day, another alleged trespasser. The second one in 2 days. I'm telling, these are assassins. I don't mean to sound dramatic, but you know it's my thing. Drake, this is from TMZ. Drake's security is working overtime because TMZ has learned a person allegedly tried to get into his home again this week, the second of such incidents since the shooting. Now, remember when this first happened and Drake's team was trying to make it seem like the black kid was doing it and was pointing their fingers at Kendrick Lamar? Remember when Ack was running with that? Remember when everybody's wondering with that narrative? What you got to say now? You can't use a Pulitzer Prize winning rapper, dedicated father, person that ended your career as an excuse. Again, what is going on? Whatever's going on at OVO House is coming to light. Now, if you guys didn't see my video, I'll put it at the end of this. It's been long rumored that XO and OVO are at war. If you guys don't know, a week before the shooting at Drake's houses, Cash XO, that is the Weeknd's manager, his security guard was shot up too. They are at war. They're beefing. I'm going to try to find out more info on that, but we can pretty much say Kendrick's not involved with this. And again, like I always said, why on earth would Kendrick ever do this when you just murder? Like, anyway, for one thing, y'all just don't know. Kendrick already proved, baby, he thinks in the long haul, right? But he did say he crashed out over rap, but he don't need to anyway, right? And also, I think Drake's in that house, which lets me know that Drake and his knucklehead crew, birds of a feather flock together, OVO, are involved in some mess. Because you know that, like, Drake, at least the streets are saying, stay getting extorted, paying everybody off, paying for his friends. Drake is a big projector, I'll tell you that much. When's his Oakland stop, by the way? You think he's going to go? I wouldn't. Anyway, right? They said, according to Toronto police, at approximately 3:30 p.m., they didn't even wait for nightfall. They didn't. You know, ninjas want to get you if they don't even wait till nightfall to roll out. They said, F it, let's go. Police were called about a person trespassing on the property. We're told the trespasser got into an altercation with security before cops arrived, and he was taken to the hospital. You know, Drake's security is known for being handsy, but this time, I don't blame them. Like, come on, your colleague just got shot, another person now. There were rumblings something new was afoot when a video got uploaded on social media Thursday that showed a fresh ambulance at Drake's house. Police say they're investigating. Does Drake have the police in his pocket? Is this Mulberry, Andy Griffin? What the hell is the Canadian police, Toronto police doing? I'm really curious to know. Besides holding news conferences saying, we're investigating Drake. Sir, I call him Drake. I'm a blogger. You are a police inspector, something or other. You call him his God-given name, Albie Graham. Or, as Kendrick refers to him, bitch ass. Anyway, right? I'm going to finish, but let me just say this. I wish to God the Boondocks was still on with the original creators, right? When they flipped over, things changed. I wish like the original creators of Boondocks was still making that show while this was happening. Oh my God. I don't even think we could even breathe after that. So they go on to say, it's been a scary week for Drake's household, which was just dealt with a would-be intruder who was stopped at the gates by security, who was also detained until cops arrived. And earlier in the week, the house was caught up in a drive-by shooting. Remember, one of the security guards took a bullet during the incident. The security guard was hospitalized, and his condition was described. His condition was described as serious at the time. It's unclear how he is now. Here goes TMZ. No word on what's causing all the security issues. Although Drake's rap beef with Kendrick Lamar and other artists has been top of the mind for people looking to point fingers. Cops told us they are aware of the beef, but they haven't said it's all related because it's not. They've reached out to Drake's team. So far, no word back. I feel like Drake's team leaked this whole thing. What are you talking about? Y'all, listen, ish is going down at Drake's house. OVO and XO are said to be at war right now. I'll put a little bit of information after this, like actually explaining. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put a little background TikToks I found at the back of this video, but let me know what you think. Honestly, somebody is trying to John Wick. I don't know if it's Drake, but it seems like it's somebody in his house. First, they said it was somebody, a mental patient broke in the first time. And I said, that sounds like an assassin. Now TMZ's now saying it was a one break-in that they were trying to get at him. Now it's the second one, and that person got sent to the hospital. Please, Drake don't got that many fans. You can't say it was a crazed fan trying to get in, because after the work Kendrick put on him, what, can't fuck up. Sorry. Listen, after the work Kendrick put it on him, I don't think he got too many fans trying to break in. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. And there's going to be some background on the beef between XO and OVO. It's good. It's rolling down. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Thank you to the hip hop heads in the comments and also a little bit of Google searching. So let's get everybody caught up. The Weeknd was on We Don't Trust You with Future and Metro, dissing Drake. And then Drake responded in push-ups. But not only did he respond to The Weeknd, he responded to The Weeknd's manager, Cash XO. Just last week, Cash XO had a bodyguard shot outside of his house. And now Drake has had a bodyguard shot outside of his house. And so what I'm seeing on both Twitter and in my comment section and the Googles I've been doing is this has nothing to do with Kendrick, but that OVO and XO might be in some sort of turf war and battle. Which, come on, Drake. Like it's almost as if like this was a movie and Drake has been so focused on Kendrick this whole time, and then this happens and he's gonna be like, man, I forgot these whole other guys that we gotta deal with now. And so once again, I don't want to see this across the board. I think the idea of pew pew violence is silly. It's stupid. I hope that nobody is like, I hope this is done. And whatever OVO and EXO got going on, like, y'all from Toronto, stop it. And let's pull it together and just keep making music.
Well, listen, I don't know the validity to this. I don't know how true this is. But before y'all come out here and say, you see what rap beef goes, man? You see what happens when Kendrick disses Drake and puts his house on the fucking Apple Music on the internet? First off, everybody knows where Drake lives in the fucking world. I don't want to say in the world, but it's known information. He has it on his album, okay? Go back to Certified Lover Boy. Even if it's not the exact, that's his street. 2, it seems like some pop-on-pop, R&B beef, EXO, OVO tension. So don't be going out there throwing, this is what rap beef does. 2, I wouldn't be surprised if this is some sympathy shit too, to kind of diffuse those allegations that were going at Drake. Even though I don't really care about the T part in the rhymes and the lies that they were potentially both saying, I care about just the bars and the disrespectfulness, but it's not really all about T. It's just about who has a better track to dissing each other, quality of the song. Don't be out here trying to, again, paint narratives on things you don't know about. Again, I don't even know the full validity of this, but this sounds more realistic than anybody trying to associate Kendrick with shooting up Drake's crib and with anybody. Do you know how hard, first off, it is for West Coast niggas to get in Canada who have felonies, period? Like, it's damn near impossible. Stay safe, pray for Canada.